This is Brandon, and I have a pretty weird life. I mean, I'm a dad, I have a demanding cat, and I own Xtra TV, a streaming television network that puts me on a never-ending road filming awesome people in awesome places all over the nation. So I'm inviting you to come along for the ride and see what it takes to run Xtra TV. And I'm doing the van life thing while having fun, amazing, tasty, and weird adventures. Are you ready? It's the Xtra TV life. Hello, it's your friend Brandon here, and I am going to do a review for you, dude. Dude doesn't rhyme. Anyways, I was at a Comic-Con up in Denver yesterday. And these fine people, the people that brought you, that are bringing you the game of ham. Wham, bam, let's go ham. They gave me this game and they wanted me to tell you about it. So you, yes you, can go buy it. I was waiting for that, I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, it's called the Game of Ham. There is no actual ham involved. There are pictures of ham. I will give you this as well. Hopefully it doesn't read it and try to do it. Am I doing this right? Which one do you go to buy the damn thing? Website. Here we go. Pause it in a second. Okay, ready? Here we go. I'm not good at this. It's all backwards. Okay. Here you go. Pause it. Click on it. I think I'll do that as well. Hang on. Let's see. See what happens when you do this. Just so I don't lead you wrong. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Pause it. Click on it. And then gameofham.com will come up. There it is. You can buy the game right there if you are interested after I show you the components here. Now, I was explained that this was a quick start guide. A mix between Sorry, which was one of my favorite games growing up, my favorite board games, and Cards Against Humanity, which is one of my favorite things that are somewhat kind of new. How to play. All right, buy the Game of Ham. That's the first step. Got it right here. This is how you get started. Get ready to ham. It says it all right here, and it's pretty cool. We're in a day and age where you can just click on things like QR code and boom, there's all the instructions. You don't have to sit there like some of these other games and just read. Like, what is, I can't read this. I don't know what it is. Have you tried to read the instructions for anything? Like, even like Uno, which you pretty much already know the game, but reading the instructions, you're just like, if they're even in English, and I'm sorry, I'm not smart enough to speak a bunch of languages. Again, here's another card here that says buy the Game of Ham. You can click on that. Give you a second if you need it. Just pause it. Okay. It's more QR. There's a lot of QR codes. I'm not exactly sure what they're all for. I know there's it's actually pretty smart because you can just go to their Instagram page or Facebook page or YouTube page. You can go to their leave a BGG review. I guess that's where this is going. A Google review. What is a BGG review? Anyways, you can sign up for their email list, and again, there's their website up at the top. There's their TikTok page. So there is something called Linktree, guys. You can just put one QR code to your Linktree, and that'll have all your stuff on it. I think it'd save you a piece of paper or not. Quick start guide. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. I'm 40-something years old now, and my eyes are just, plus I have like studio lighting going on right now because I'm trying to look sexy. I don't want to bring you the Game of Ham unless I look sexy. So now that I do look sexy, here's the Game of Ham. When you open it up, you'll see a bunch of stuff. Like I said, all the QR codes, a quick start, how to play. The judge reads a gray card. Okay, there's all kinds of different cards in here. There's a big book. Be a terrible person and still learn stuff. Are you ready to go ham? That's what it says right there. There is this is there's a lot. There's a lot of books. There's a lot of different cards. There's a board in here, like a board game that I guess you put together. I'm a little confused by it, to be honest with you, because I just opened it. I haven't done anything besides open the box, take the plastic off of it and open the box. And then you have like pieces of ham. I don't. Okay, here's the thing. I'm lazy, okay? I'm lazy, but I love these kind of card games. I think they're incredible. This one's supposed to be even a little more adult themed than like Cards Against Humanity. I like these things. I have, We Are Not Strangers over there, or whatever that one's called. I have a bunch of these different kind of things. Exploding Kittens. I have all kinds of stuff. I like these kind of things. I like the game Sorry, so if it's a mix between the two, cool. I don't know what these large pieces of ham are for at all. They look great. There's green egg, there's green ham, there's pink ham, there's red ham, there's yellow ham. Don't eat the yellow ham. Green ham and eggs are cool, but don't trust me on this. And then I did open up all these. You have a ton. This is like 5 pounds. There's a ton of cards in here. For $20, Cards Against Humanity, you'll get maybe this many. Oops, my battery's dying. Wow, I'm real professional. You'll get maybe this many cards, right? Am I wrong? I have boxes of them in there. And this, I don't even know how much it costs. I think it's like 40, 50 bucks, something like that. And this is an independent business, okay? They don't have the, I'm sure they don't have the distribution and everything that they will have eventually. Let me plug this phone in real quick so we can keep talking. All right. Got all the juice in the world now, right? Anyways, you get a ton of stuff. You pay 20 bucks for Cards Against Humanity for just one of those little boxes, and this is about 4 of those. So it's a good price, trust me. You're not gonna run out of cards, because how many times have you done that? If you've played Cards Against Humanity, you start recycling cards, and then you just don't want to play anymore. You're going to be reading these for a very long time. Am I going to teach you how to play right now? I do need to know how to play. There are so many aspects. It's a little complicated for my brain, but that's just me. There's optional mechanics for drinkers, optional game, so you can make this a drinking game. There's additional rules for people over 21. I'm doing this backwards. There's colored cards. There's punishments. Judges dictate. At the start of each new trick, the new judge determines a dare. Okay, so it's kind of like a little dare. It's a lot of cool things mixed into one. Like I said, it's a little confusing. There's pink cards, gray cards. There's plays. There's play competitions. My only, and I'm going to be honest, I mean, they gave me this, and I told them I'd do a review because they're very nice people. I love the box and everything about it. The branding is spot on. My cat likes it. I actually want to get Eddie Finocchiaro from New York Ham and Ham Radio to partner up with these guys. Maybe ask a few of these things. He's got a kind of a adult radio show, so I think it's kind of hand in hand. A game of ham radio. Come on, people. I mean, I'm making connections here. Game ending conditions, game modes, mechanics and rules, optimized game. There's a lot to this game, and I like simplicity. So I'm gonna say great things about it. I'm gonna say negative things. I like simplicity. Okay, this might be a little too smart for me. Maybe not even just that it's too smart for me, but I don't know if this seems like something you want to play with like 4 or 5 or more people. I don't want to explain it to everybody and hope they grasp it. Does that make any sense to you? I want to, Cards Against Humanity, you know what you're doing literally 5 minutes into it. This seems like it would take a good 20 minutes before everyone's like, oh, okay. Main way to play. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these are different ways to play and I'm just not paying attention because I kind of went from back to front on this book. Different kinds of cards, gray cards, pink cards, colored cards. There are like all kinds of cards, and I'm pretty sure, like in Cards Against Humanity, the white I don't even know what these are. Maybe the black cards are like the questions that you ask. Let's just find out. What is the hip new fad? And then you have a metric ton of these pink cards. Let's just call them the ham cards. Faking sick and getting out of grandma's funeral. So, I mean, that right there will tell you what kind of game this is. Let's read a couple more. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the ham pieces are for. I don't know what the board game is for. I will have to figure that out. Am I going to do that on this video? No, because I'm going to make a couple of these because they were very nice people. And I'm going to try to make some friends. I don't know if I have any friends, but I'm going to try to bring them along, and we can all gather around and play it and do another little review video. I guess I don't know what these are for. I want to know very badly. There's little pieces of ham too. Look at that. Little ham circles. I'm going to save that for now and just kind of concentrate on a couple of these questions just to give you a feel of what Game of Hand is all about. The most recent History Channel documentary showed us how blank got famous for blank. Showed us how, let's see, a domestic terrorist crisis got famous for a sex offender, a pedophile. How a pedophile, you see what I'm saying? You can go anyways. I'm just kind of reading these off the top of my brain. Let's do like 2 or 3 more. A punishment for his crimes, Prometheus was chained to a rock and forced to experience blank every day for all eternity. So he was forced to experience force feeding a vegan sausage sensually every day for all eternity. You get it. It's Cards Against Humanity, and it's but it's different. If you like Cards Against Humanity, you got another option now. One thing I could say that they should do is maybe get a cool little, they got a divider here, but there's a lot of freaking cards, man, and I divided them like this to just make my life, and I'm trying to stand these up and then put these, I think these are challenge cards. There's all different colors. Bounce target piece to the last white bounce spot they passed. That must have something to do with the board. So they fit kind of like this, and you can keep the colors all separated. Because I imagine if these got all mixed up, it would just be a freaking nightmare. There's so many cards, and you're getting your bang for your buck. Like I said, if you really priced it all out, you're probably getting 2 to 1 for the price of Cards Against Humanity. All right, I really want to know what these are for. Let's figure out what these pieces of ham are for. Oh, jeez. Well, now they're everywhere. So you got big, they just fall right out. They got big pieces of ham, and then they got these little pieces of ham. I don't understand what they're for. It has to have something to do with the board because it kind of fits perfectly on there. And here's the thing, I really respect these people because as a kid growing up, one of the things that I've always wanted to do, I've done just about everything that I've wanted to do, pro wrestling, musician, television networks, all that fun stuff, travel. But I've always wanted to create a board game. My son and I have a board game kind of called Fatty Bird, I think it was called, or something. And it's kind of like cornhole or something like that, but you throw a little bird and it has to land on certain squares and everything. I have a carpet right here that needs to be vacuumed, and that was the basis for that game. I should not have moved this. But anyway, so I totally respect people that invent games and or just new versions of existing games. I don't see, there's like a really, really small one here. I'm gonna take them out now and put them in this bag because why is there one that's really small? The little white guy's like tiny. I don't know if that's meant to be that way or not. I love, like I said, I love the branding. I love the graphics of it. I have no idea how to play it. These come out pretty easy, that's good. I will figure it out. My son is 15. He also, I think he pretends to like these kind of games because I'm trying everything and anything to connect with them and have something to do together. Teenagers. But damn, he'll probably figure out how to play this game before I do. So I'm gonna seal these away. Actually, let me look it up in the instructions real quick. Here's a how to play. Okay, let's just get through this. How to play. Every player besides the judge plays a pink card they feel appropriate for the gray card. So the pink cards are the answers, the gray cards are the questions. Cards Against Humanity. Usually it's a... Okay, remember what I said about tiny... This is what I'm talking about. I would rather have these words doubled in text, font sizes, than have, just the logo on the other side. It does teach you how to set up the board and everything here. That's cool. I'm not in a very well-lit area. I was doing TV, so it's not really conducive. And that's really bright. This is dark. I'm making excuses for my freaking blurry eyes. So yeah, basically Cards Against Humanity. Where's the pieces of ham? That's what I want to know, is what the ham is for. I mean, this is a 20-page freaking book of instructions. And I don't see the piece of ham in here anywhere. The cardboard's cutouts. It's just words. I'm sure it's in here. I was hoping to see a picture of it so I didn't have to search for it. And there's terms in here like pure chaos, anti-up, high roller, juiced up gift giver, oppression, give me that color, ideal democracy. And this just pages and pages and pages of stuff. What are these quotes? Mechanics and rules, Antichrist. This allows any of the mandatory rules to be removed from or changed in the game. Beware the chaos. So there's 100 different ways to play. I don't know. I have no idea how to play this. I think by this time, I've been filming for, 17 minutes. You figured by this time I would know. I get the Cards Against Humanity part. I get that. How to play with just the cards. Okay, you can just play with just the cards. The judge reads a gray card. Every player plays a pink card they feel appropriate for the gray card. We already covered that. And then they draw back up to 10 pink cards. Cards Against Humanity. Okay. The judge picks up a winner, and that winner becomes the judge for the following round. Okay, same thing again. See different ways to win and end the game. Further. Honestly, for me, what I'm going to do with this game, and I guarantee I will be doing this because I love these kind of games, I'm going to pick a gray card out of the deck. And then I'm going to, we'll each have 10 cards. You're going to have more than 2 people playing, and I don't know if I have that many friends. What was the plot to... And then you get to choose. This is a little different than Cards Against Humanity. What is the plot to suggestions? Harry Potter, Star Wars, Titanic, Jungle Book. Okay, now this has got me confused. Wait, these are black. Are these the gray cards or the black cards? Okay, see, there's so many there's a lot to this game, okay? And I think most people, when they buy this game, they're going to just ask these kind of questions and probably skip around the other ones. If all else fails, I can always rely on blank as a backup plan. Let's just pick one. And you'll have 10 cards to choose an answer for, just like in Cards Against Humanity. Picking up chicks at a funeral. I'm just going to read some of the answers here real quick, because the answers are great. They're just as good as Cards Against Humanity or anything else that I've seen. So here's some of the answers. You'll have 10 cards. Somebody will answer a question, and you'll just pick whatever one you think works best. But let's see here. Trekkie Club, a nuclear power plant explosion, an aging nudist, a large collection of swastikas, kiddie porn, human trafficking, the H-bomb, bad genetics, waddling fat people, being so fat and gross that even your mom avoids you, being raised the opposite gender against your will, a Portuguese man